Some of you may remember that 2 years ago I posted this video on my channel called Becoming That Girl for a Day that I filmed with my friend Jessie. We basically just did a bunch of healthy habits for one day, including journaling. I've always loved journaling and been really passionate about it, but after doing it with Jessie, it kind of sparked an idea in me and I thought, you know what, it would be so fun to be able to do this with other people and have like a club.
How cute would it be to do like a little journaling club? Like seriously, like
5:30 club journaling.
Yeah, no, but even like an evening thing.
But I was gonna say
like
5:30
like girls, and we sit around, like we have snacks or something, and we just talk about gratitude, what we're grateful for, and like, do you know what I mean?
Make a little circle.
So cute.
Why don't we do it like one day a week and we make like a 5 p.m. and we do it at someone's house and just like.
Or like a monthly reflection day. Yeah. Like we get like a group and we all have to like sit there and
what
reflect.
What are we proud of?
That's so cute.
That'd be really cute.
Anyway, fast forward to today and I've decided to make this a thing. I'm going to be starting my own YouTube membership journaling club. So if you want to join and hear more, stay tuned, but you can head to my channel and click the join button to see the trailer. I'm sure we'll chat more about it later, but enjoy the monthly reset. Hey everyone, welcome back. So today's video is going to be the first of a new little series I want to do on my channel this year. So I love watching monthly reset videos and I've made quite a few in the past myself, but I want to be consistent with posting them every single month this year. I think it'll be really satisfying to look back on, but I also think the whole process of doing this video will really help keep me organized. Hopefully it will motivate you guys. And I just think it would be a nice little series to do every single month. So in today's video, I'm going to do some budgeting, which honestly, I haven't put that much time into doing in the past. So that's going to be a bit fun, going over my finances and stuff. And then I also want to do a deep clean, which is always something that needs to be done every month. I then also need to do a digital declutter of my phone and my laptop. And then finally, I want to do like a little monthly favorites with you guys. I thought that would be a fun little segment to include in this little series. Let me know if there's anything else that you want to see in this series in the future, but that's my plan for today. So I think I'm going to get started with the budgeting first. But yeah, I feel like I need a drink or something if I'm going to sit down and do that. Okay, so I've just found a budgeting template from Etsy, which was $5. I'll link it in my description box if you guys are interested, but I just thought that would be so helpful. It just connects to Google Sheets, which is free. And then I just need to pop in my information and it basically does everything for me. It does all the calculations. So I'm gonna spend some time now going through and figuring out how much I spent and how much I made in January. So my expenses and my income. And then based off of what I find out, I'll create myself a budget for each category next month to try and meet. So yeah, I'll do that now and then I'll check in with you guys after and let you know how I went. Alright, so I've just finished filling everything in, which took a little while considering it's my first time actually doing this. But wow, it was actually really interesting to see where my money's going because it's split it up into a breakdown so I can see the categories. So I have tracked my income as well as my expenses, but I don't really feel fully comfortable talking about that on the internet. Honestly, the people who do, I take my hats off to them. I think it's so inspiring, but I just don't feel fully comfortable sharing those details, but I will go through my expenses and tell you guys how much I spent in the month. As you can see here, I've written down all of my expenses for the month so far. I'm filming this video on the 27th of January, so I'll have to add a few more in. But then, yeah, it went into my budget and it's popped everything in. So on groceries this month, I spent $328.53, and that's just me, not including Brayden. So I worked it out, and that means that we're spending combined about $160 a week on groceries, which I honestly don't think is too bad because that includes all of our cleaning supplies as well. For dining out, I spent $423.76. That's averaging around like $100 a week, and that's like on coffee and takeaway and like just going out to cafes. I feel like I could probably try and reduce that a little bit next month as well though, but not too bad when I actually think about it weekly. I'm not going to break down every single one of these, otherwise we'll be here a while. So in total, my monthly expenses, including my rent, was $3,064.76. Over in the corner, you can actually see like a little spending breakdown, which has been broken down into like a pie chart. So I can see that my rent is what's taking up majority of my spendings. And then next up is dining out. And then after that is shopping, which is just like the things that I buy for myself each month, I guess, like clothes, makeup, bits like that. So I've just gone and renamed all of the pages to have January at the start, so I know that this is for the month of January. So I'm going to duplicate all of those pages, and then I'm going to add February into their title. So now I can just go into my February expenses and income and delete everything. Okay, so for groceries, I'm going to aim for $250, just because we're getting HelloFresh as well next month, I know. So I feel like I want to try and aim for that for the month, for me anyway. So that would be $500 for Braden and I. For dining out, I want to try and limit that to $300. Shopping, I'd say $200. So I can see that I've written over on the left that we've got our gas and electricity bill coming out in February. So I need to budget for that. And so that's going to cost me like roughly $450. And then I've got other utilities on top of that, like the internet. So I'm gonna budget $250 for that, just since Braden and I like share the cost of the utilities. For gifts, I want to budget, I'd say like $100, because it's my mum's birthday in February. Do we have any other birthdays in Feb? No. For home, I'm gonna budget my rent. I might say $20 for health and medical, because I only spent $10 last month. Next month's gonna be an expensive month, I'm just realizing now, because I've got my car rego due, and you know, when it all comes at once, that's the month. But as for work, I feel like I don't really have too many expenses coming up for that, so I think I'd just like budget $100 or something for that. But I do want to enroll in another acting course, which is $500, and that starts in February as well. So I think I'll budget $600 for that. Far out, this is gonna be a really expensive month. For entertainment, I honestly don't really pay for like a lot of subscriptions, so I'm just gonna say $20. For insurance, I might be moving to a different health insurance company next month, so I'm gonna say $100. And then for my car, we have comprehensive insurance, third party, and my registration, and then obviously my pink slip as well. And I also think I'm gonna need to book in for a service, because that's due. And I also might need to get some things done to the car. I'm gonna just say $1,500. I also have my BAS and PAYG due date in February as well, so I need to get that paid by then. That's just like boring like accounting stuff, but that's money that I need to set aside. So yeah, it's gonna be like a bit more of a pricey month. I might keep that information private as well, but from what you guys can see, I'm budgeting basically $5,000 for next month. So let's really hope that like it's under that. Speaking of my BAS and PAYG, I think I'm gonna spend some time doing that after this, and I'll do that like off camera. And I'm also gonna make some expectations for my income for next month. So I'm gonna do that now, and then I'll check in with you guys afterwards.
Morning, it's a new day. We're going to continue on the vlog today. It took me so much longer yesterday to get like my finances all sorted, just because like I got on a roll with doing my accounting stuff, and I was like, okay, might as well get this out of the way. But that meant I didn't get to do everything else, so I'm going to be doing that today. And I've just written myself like a big list of what I want to clean. I feel like there are those things around the house that only get done monthly, like, to be honest, cleaning out the fridge, organizing. I need to clean the oven. I need to organize the shelves in the shower, because there's lots of like empty bottles in there. And then I've just got to do like the general weekly reset as well. So I thought I'd make a little list for myself so I can hold myself accountable with what I've got to do. So I guess we should get started.
Hello, Ramona. I can't shake the simplest feeling beyond the ghost. We stand on the opposite.
The cleaning is now done. Now I actually have space on my phone because I keep just filling it up, even though I have so much storage space. It's like unnecessary. I just need to get into the habit of deleting stuff. Before I get into sharing with you guys my monthly favorites, I thought that I would check in with myself and just see how I'm going with my goals and just refer back to the goals that I set myself at the beginning of January, just like see how I'm going with them, if there's any changes I need to make. And then I also want to make like mini goals for February. So I'm going to break down the goals into habits, personal goals, and career goals. So I'm actually going to do this on Notion. This is my first time ever using Notion. It's actually free. Guys, if you haven't got Notion, go and download it after you've watched this video. I'll leave a link in my description box because this is so fun and way better than I even expected. You can literally organize everything on here and it has like templates there for you. I know you can purchase templates as well, so you don't have to set anything up, but there's heaps of free ones. You can organize your reading list, you can have a journal on there, you can organize your social media calendar, and then obviously you can make custom templates yourself as well. So I'm making one for my goals. You can make it really visually appealing as well, which I love. I'm definitely gonna spend some time at some point doing that, but right now, like, I've just literally downloaded it. I'm pretty sure you can even embed songs for each page, almost like a Tumblr. Do you remember Tumblr back in the day when people would have like a song on their page? I think you can do that. But anyway, let's get into maybe my habits for February that I wanna create. No phone for the first hour when I wake up. I feel like that's a standard goal that I hear a lot of people saying they want to achieve, but that's just because it's so hard. Like, we revolve our lives so much around our phones these days. It's really difficult, but I really want to get into a good habit of like not going on it at all for the first hour. Daily journaling is another habit. Posting daily Instagram stories. I feel like I've been a bit slack with posting on my stories lately just because I've been prioritizing like other things, which is fine, but I do want to get into the habit of doing that again. Reading before bed. I want to take my creatine and BCAAs every single day. Cleaning the house each night before bed. Hopefully writing this down holds me accountable, but there's nothing better than waking up in the morning and knowing that your place is already tidy. So I want to make sure that I like do a quick tidy and refresh before I go to bed each night. Now on to personal goals. I'm going to make a to-do list for this. Start second acting course. I've just spent some time writing down my personal and career goals. So what I've got for my personal goals is to start my second acting course. Then I've got go to Pilates once a week. I want to stick to my gym program 3 times a week that I'm currently doing. I also really want to go and see a gynecologist about my periods and cycle just to make sure everything's normal, because I have been like a bit concerned about the pain, if I'm honest. Then I also want to spend good quality time with my grandma, since she's over visiting us from England at the moment and she's going to be here still for another month, so I want to make the most of that in February. And then finally, I want to do some evening yoga classes. I want to aim to do 1 a week. For my career goals for February, I've got release Secret Project 1, finalize Secret Project 2, relaunch podcast, post daily on TikTok, and look into acting projects / agency. So yeah, I feel like a lot of that's very vague, but lots of things going on in my mind at the moment, and just been working on lots of like fun things, which is really, really good. So yes, that's my goal for February. Once I play around with this a little bit more, I'll definitely like make a habit tracker on here as well, but that's gonna be it for now. So let's get into my monthly favorites. Okay, so first of all, I've got 2 cleaning products to share with you guys, which you've definitely seen in my videos before, but I've not really like sat down and talked about them. But oh my God, you will have seen me using these earlier and they are like the best thing ever. This thing, I got it from Amazon, and it's like it's basically an electric toothbrush, but like a bit bigger and so powerful. So great for like cleaning your grout, the sink, your stove top. I also used it for like around the faucet. This has been just really, really helpful, and I have had a lot of trouble in the past cleaning our oven. If you keep up with the vlogs, you might remember from like a previous monthly reset that I had a lot of trouble, and this thing helped so much. I also used some steel wool, which also helped, but that with the combination of the pink stuff is just incredible. I don't know the exact name of this model, so I'll link it down below if you want to check it out. But yeah, the pink stuff is something that I also got recently. I got it for Christmas, and I've heard so many people talk about it. It's like a pink paste, And it works so well. You basically just use it with either that brush, or I also like using it with my Scrub Daddy, and it's a paste that just really, really helps get rid of any grime. I found that a little goes quite a long way with this stuff, and yeah, I've been using it every single time I've been cleaning, and there's so much left in here. It's quite affordable as well, so love this stuff for cleaning. So some of you may or may not have noticed, but over the last couple of months, I've been putting a lot more time and effort into posting on TikTok, which I've been having so much fun with. It's just allowed me to be creative in a different way, and it's just good to kind of diversify yourself. And it has been quite different getting used to filming on my phone and doing short form videos, but I decided to I guess invest in a couple of things to help me out with that. So first of all, I got this little light, and I'm pretty sure this is like the Alex Earl light that has gone kind of viral because of her, but I actually got it before I even found out about that. When I went to Brisbane a few months ago for a White Fox event, they had a light kind of similar to this. It was actually bigger, and they were using it to take photos in the evening. I was like, you know what, I need one of them. And I found this one when I was doing my research. I was like, oh, how good, because it can just clip onto your phone, and then you can adjust the settings to be like a white light or a yellow light or a combination of both, and you can adjust the brightness as well. And I was like, that's going to be so helpful for when I'm filming videos. Let me just show you the difference. I'll insert a video here so you guys can see what it looks like from my phone, but this is it on. Sorry, it looks so overexposed on here. This is the white light, I think, and that's turned up to the max lighting. And we can change the setting to the yellow light, gives a little bit of a sunset vibe. And then there's also this combination mode. I think I like the white light the best, but it's so, so good. Like before, after, makes such a difference. So this has most definitely been one of my most used items this month. And then another thing that has really helped me with my content creation is this little thing. So one of my friends, Chelsea Williamson, actually posted about this, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need that. It's actually $10 for this, and I don't know if you guys can really tell, but it's a little circle mirror, and it just sticks onto your phone case, and it's great because it allows me to film with my back camera, and I can actually see if I'm in the shot and if I'm in frame, because it's got the little mirror here. So I thought that's so helpful for when I'm filming TikToks. And also if I ever want to do any vlogging on my phone and I want to make sure it's good quality by using this camera, I can do that because I can actually see if my face is in frame. On to my next favorite, it's this, and it's a little handheld electric whisk. This one I got for Christmas as well from my mum, and I'm so glad she got me this one because it's got two different heads, which have actually been so useful, because this whisk one I've been able to use for things like pancakes, or when I'm wanting to mix up a dressing or something. It's been really good for that. But I do use this one the most, and I'll use that for my supplements and stuff, so it blends everything in. Braden has also been really, really liking this, and it's got 3 different modes. It just spins really, really fast, and yeah, so far I haven't actually had to charge it either, so the battery obviously is pretty good on this. My next favorite that I have to share with you guys, I've been loving for a few months now. They are these flavor drops from My Protein. I use these pretty much every single day, especially the vanilla flavor, and I've barely even made a dent in it. You might have noticed me using these in a montage clip, and I'll pop them in my coffee, and it makes it taste like a vanilla latte. It's so nice, and you literally only need 3 drops for it to be quite strong. These drops also have 0 sugar and 0 calories, which I don't understand. They taste really, really sweet. So I love these ones in my coffee. And then I've also got the choc peanut butter flavor, which I'll pop in protein oats, which is really delicious. So yeah, I'm actually going to be starting to work with My Protein in February, which I'm so excited about. So I do have a valid discount code at the moment. If you guys want to use that, I'll pop it on the screen, and I think it gives you quite a big discount. I think it might even be 45% off or something. So yeah, get some of these. Another love of mine has been this. It's the Paula's Choice Exfoliate 2% BHA liquid exfoliant. And I mean, if you're on TikTok and you're into skincare, you might have seen this already, but it's been amazing at shrinking my pores. I'll use this 1 to 2 times a week. Just pop it on my hands and press it into my skin, or you could even just pop it on a cotton pad, but I find it just works fine if I just put it in my hands. And every time I use this, I wake up in the morning, my skin just looks so much more glowy and smooth, and just overall tighter. I look forward to using this every single time. It's that time of the week when I can use it. But it's been amazing, and I way prefer using a liquid exfoliant over having to actually scrub my face with granules. So I love this one. And my final favorite that I have to share with you guys for this month is this activewear set. I don't know if you guys can see the color very well, but it's a really nice dark forest green, and I'm obsessed with this color. I actually bought this set myself a month ago, maybe a bit less. And ever since I got it, I've loved it so much. The tights are really nice as well. I got the long tights and the fabric is so nice and quite breathable. I thought that I might regret having a long one since it's so hot, but these aren't actually a super hot material at all. They're super nice to wear to Pilates. They stay up nice and high-waisted, and I really like the length of this top. I know that seems like such a small little thing, but I'm very picky with my activewear, and I just feel like this one sits really nicely on my body type and I feel really comfortable wearing it. So yeah, I might get some more in like different colors, but love this. It's from LSKD, did I say that? Anyway, I guess that's gonna wrap up my February monthly reset. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if there's anything else you'd like me to include in these videos moving forward, and if you're excited for this series, because I think it would be a really fun thing to do on my channel every single month to hold myself accountable, and then hopefully it will motivate you guys as well. But if you did enjoy this video, please do give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I'd absolutely love it if you took the time to write a little comment down below. I love chatting to you guys. And if you don't know what to comment down below a goal that you have for February. Anyway, I hope you guys all have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Hi guys, welcome to my channel membership. As you can see from below, by joining my journaling club, you'll get access to a bunch of different perks, including a monthly video from me. This video will be released on the 1st of each month, and each month we're gonna have a different theme and we'll base our journal prompts around that. Additionally, you'll also get access to affirmations, quotes, a new phone wallpaper, our journaling Spotify playlist, and you'll also get exclusive discounts to my mindfulness store Elements of Presence. This is a super interactive community since it is a club, so once you join, you'll get access to our exclusive Facebook group where you'll be able to chat with us and just communicate on how you're going throughout the month. I'll be doing this whole thing alongside you so we can hold each other accountable and grow together. So if you're wanting to make journaling a habit, this membership is definitely for you. So I just wanted to say thank you so much for supporting me, and it really does mean so much that you've considered joining this membership. So I really hope I get to connect with you.